Hi, I'm Brittany and welcome to my channel. In this video I'll show you how I paint watercolor calligraphy. The brush I'll be using is this Princeton Heritage size 6 liner brush, and you can see it comes to a really good point, and when you flick it, it just bounces right back. And I find that really helpful when I'm painting these letters. I have my Winsor & Newton professional watercolor paints here and a pot of water. And then off to the side I have a sponge so I can dab my brush on it and get rid of excess water. Okay, so to start, I'm just grabbing an extra piece of watercolor paper. And the first thing you want to practice is your upstroke. So just with the very tip of your brush, you're going to very lightly create these little skinny lines. And you just want to practice this until you're really comfortable making these strokes. The next thing you want to practice is doing the same upstroke, only this time make a little bend in it. You'll be using this stroke often for the beginning of the letters. Now we'll move on to the downstroke. So you're going to put some pressure on the tip of your brush and just drag the brush down. Just keep practicing this until you feel comfortable, and then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, now you're going to press down and make that stroke longer, and then curl up to the left here with the tip of your brush. And again, just keep practicing this stroke until it feels really comfortable for you. The next stroke we want to practice is just the opposite. We'll start with the light pressure, making the loop at the top, and then push down on the brush and make a thicker stroke all the way to the bottom. Now we'll work on the circles. With light pressure, come up, push down, come back and meet up at that point. Circles are pretty tricky, so just keep practicing them over and over. I've filled up many practice pages just trying to get these circles correct. I'll switch over to a darker color so you can see it a little bit better for these last little O's. Alright, now we're ready to start painting the alphabet. For the A, start with the circle, and then we're going to push down, and with light pressure, come up and make a little curve. For the letter B, start with the curved upstroke. Then we're going to do the loop and pull down. And then I'm going to do kind of like a circle, but then I'm going to wrap around and pull up here. I think the trickiest part about the B is that little spot where you're switching from thick to thin right here. That's where I get stuck. The letter C is nice and easy, so you just start here, curve around, push down, and then pull up with a thin stroke. For the letter D, start with the circle, and then you can do the loop and pull down and curve it up with the tip of your brush. E is like the letter C, so start with the tip of your brush and then very lightly come up and over, push down for the thicker side, and pull up with the tip of your brush. Now for the letter F, we'll start with the loop up here, push down and come back and make the bottom loop, and then pull up with the tip of your brush. G starts just like the letter A with the circle, and then we're going to push down on our brush, make the loop with the tip of our brush, and then pull up lightly to make the little swoop at the end. H starts out like the letter B. Make a loop, and then instead of closing this into a circle, we'll just swoop up to finish the H. I is nice and easy, just push down and pull up, and then just make a little dot with the tip of your brush. For the J, just push down on your brush, come down and make your little loop, then curve up with the tip of your brush and make a little dot. The K is like the B and the H, so we do a little swoop. Then we make our loop and come down, and we'll start down at the bottom with the tip, come up and curve around, and then pull down and make a swoop. K's are a little bit tricky, so I usually have to go back in and kind of fix it. L's are another easy letter, so swoop up, come up and make your loop, and pull up with the tip of your brush. For the M, start with your thick downstroke, then lightly come up, push down for the thick stroke, light for the upstroke, push down again, and light for the upstroke. M's are really fun to paint. N's are just like the letter M's, only one less curve in it. And we've practiced the O's already, so we should be familiar with this. Start on the right with the light upstroke, then push down, coming around, and connect the circle. For the letter P, you're going to start with your downstroke, curve up, then we're going to lightly make our circle stroke here and wrap it around. The letter Q starts with the circle, and then we're going to do a downstroke, wrap up, make a loop, and then come up for the little curve. For the R, you're going to start with light pressure and make a little loop up here, and then push down for a thicker stroke, pull up for the thin stroke. S's are a bit tricky, but you want to start lightly and then push down for the curve, light again, push down for the second curve, and then with the tip of your brush, curve it back up. T's are another favorite of mine. You just push down and pull up, and then cross the T with either a straight line or a bit of a curved line. For the letter U, start with the thin curved up stroke, push down, come up, push down, and come up. For the V, we're going to lightly come up and swoop around, push down, come up, and at the top here, just make a little loop. W's are like a U and a V put together. Come up, push down, pull up, push down, come up. At the top, make your little loop. For the X, you're going to come up, push down, and then come back up. And then just cross your X with a light upstroke. For the letter Y, make your little curved upstroke, pull down like you're making a U, come back up, push down, pull around to make your loop, and finish off with the curved upstroke. We made it to the letter Z. I feel like at this point, you get the idea. Just go ahead and watch how I do this Z and practice it yourself. Now it's really fun to paint all these letters and connect them together. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here. And I won't explain anything I'm doing since we just went over that. We'll just paint them exactly how we practiced, only connect them this time. Alright, and there we have our beautiful, colorful watercolor calligraphy letters. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. If you did find this video helpful, please like and share it. Thanks and have a wonderful day.